Hey guys, my name is Tushar Jain, and in this video I'll be talking about Elasticsearch. What is Elasticsearch, how it works, then we will download and install it, then we will create our first index, put some data into it and visualize how data is stored into Elasticsearch. So first, let's see what definition says. So Elasticsearch is a distributed, free and open search and analytics engine for all types of data, including textual, numerical, geospatial, structured and unstructured. Elasticsearch is a central component of the Elastic Stack, a set of free and open tools for data ingestion, enrichment, storage, analysis and visualization. So Elasticsearch is an open source distributed search engine which is developed in Java under Apache Lucene. We can use Elasticsearch to create faster search engines because it can index up to terabytes of data. Now let's understand few terms. Index. So let's see what it says. An index is a collection of documents with similar characteristics and is defined by a name. The name is used to refer to the index while performing indexing, search, update and delete operations against the documents in it. So basically in an Elasticsearch you have to store your data which is in the form of documents. So similar type of documents will be stored in a particular index. So this is, and then you can do some operations like search, update and delete operations. So this is basically what index is. Now let's see what is a type. A type is a logical category partition of an index whose semantics is completely. It is defined for documents that have a set of common fields. You can define more than one type in your index. So within an index we have types. So type is a category or a partition within an index of a similar type of documents. Now let's see what is a document. A document is a basic unit of information which can be indexed. It is expressed in JSON, which is an unubiquitous internet data exchange format. So this is one of the most important feature of an Elasticsearch, because in an Elasticsearch your data is stored in the form of JSON document, and JSON which is widely accepted for interchange of data. Now let's see how Elasticsearch works. Raw data flows into Elasticsearch from a variety of sources including logs, system metrics and web application. Data ingestion is the process by which the raw data is parsed, normalized and enriched before is indexed in Elasticsearch. So in Elasticsearch we have data from variety of sources, like as it says, log files, system matrices, web applications, and before putting it into Elasticsearch, which is data ingestion, we normalize the data, and once the data is stored into Elasticsearch we can run complex queries, use aggregations, or we can retrieve the data how we want from Elasticsearch very easily. And we also have this amazing tool which is known as Kibana, which is used to create dashboards to provide a visualization of your data in the form of matrices, graphs, pie charts or anything you want. I hope you got the basic idea of what is Elasticsearch and how it works. Now let's just download it. You just go to Google and type Elasticsearch download. Go to the first link. So I use Mac OS, but you can download it for Windows or Linux, and it is very easy to download and install it. You just have to run a single file. You just need to click here, and as you can see, download is already started. So once it's got downloaded, you need to go to your download folder and see. So this is the older version which I use, but the latest version is this 7.13.3. Sorry. So you just need to extract this tar ball. So I just got this. Now I need to go to the terminal just to run it, and you just don't need to install, you just only need to download, extract this file, and you are good to go. Now I am just need to run this file, so I will just go to my downloads folder. Downloads. Now as you can see, I just need to run, you don't need to install it. Once it is downloaded and extracted, you just always need to run this one file whenever you want, and you are good to go. So I want Elasticsearch 7 and then bin folder, the Elasticsearch folder, the bin folder inside this Elasticsearch file, and just put enter, and you are good to go. It will just take few seconds to run. Like it is already running, it just take some time to load. And once Elasticsearch opens on 9 localhost, like 9200. So we will just type 9200. It is not running yet. Like as you can see, it is taking some time. I guess now it is running. Okay, like you can see, not yet. You can see this port 9200 bound address. So your Elasticsearch is. So once you get this screen, it means your Elasticsearch is up and running. For search, right? So once it is downloaded, now we will just open new tab. You can do it in Mac OS. You can just Command T and new tab in the downloads folder. But we can do it from anywhere. You don't need to be in download folder, desktop, or anywhere. It will work. Now, as we heard, we learned the term index. So in Elasticsearch, you need to create your indices, and indices you can create your types, or you don't need to create your types, and you can just put your data and you just need to specify what is the type of your data, or basically data is your documents, JSON documents. So right now it is just freshly downloaded. If we run this file first time, so definitely we don't have any indices. So we have this one in Elasticsearch. It's supposed RESTful interface. Like every time you want to see data or do stuff, you need to use curl commands, because it is, as you know, like we have to use curl commands because it supports RESTful interface. So to see the list of indices, which we don't have right now, we will put this command curl http localhost 9200, then you have to put this cat. So cat it is not related to Elasticsearch, but it just once the data is shown on your screen, it just make it good, pretty, or like good. It makes it look good basically. So cat and indices indices, and you are good to go. Like as you see, we don't get anything right now because we don't have any index as of now. Now we will create our first index, and which is very easy to create. You just need to write one more curl command, curl -x put. If you have learned or have some idea with curl commands, so you might know that if you want to put add something for the first time, you need to use the put. So curl -x put. Now we will putting on HTTP. This is HTTP localhost 9200. This you have to put every time. So HTTP localhost 9200. Then you have to give the name of your index. So in our case, we will be using, let's just make a sample. So let's say customer, and I guess we are good to go. And this thing TTY. So what pretty is kind of JSONify your output. I will show you what this pretty is. Like just see, this is your curl command. We are putting data, then the address to Elasticsearch, which is localhost 9200. It is running on this port we have just seen. Then the name of your index, and this pretty is just to make things look good. I will just show you what this pretty does. So just need to put enter. As you see, acknowledges true, your index customer is created. Now we will run this command, which didn't give us anything before. Let's see what it gives us now. See, now our index is created. So what are these, all the stuff it says? Like this yellow, it means the health of your index. This is the status. This is the name of your index. This is the UUID, like unique identifier to your index. This is the data, like how how much it is space it is taking, and this is the number of docs deleted, number of docs you have. Like right now we don't have any doc, so it is empty. Now let me just quickly show you what this pretty does, and how we have created our index. Nothing is, no, we have no index, no type in this index. So first let's see how to delete an index. It is quite early. Let's just see curl hyphen x. No, we don't need hyphen x, we can simply say delete. Now we can say http localhost 9200 and specify the name of your index, which is customer customer. Sorry, okay, so I guess we need to put this hyphen x. So I am also new, but I have quite experience of around 3 months with Elasticsearch, but these things happen, it's okay. So as you have seen, this time we didn't put a question mark and pretty, so it comes like this. And now let's just create it again, the same index, and without this pretty, and let's just see what this pretty does. See, now we will remove this pretty. You don't need just pretty, but this pretty will make things readable and looks good. So your index is created. As you can see, we can run this command again we got the index. So now we know how to create an index, how to list all the indices into Elasticsearch, and how to delete an index. Let's just create one more index to just for sake customer. Let's say call it students students pretty pretty. So now it is true, acknowledge is true, list of indices, we got 2 indices, right? Now we know how to create an index, we know how to delete an index, and we know how to list all the indices, available indices. Okay, now what we will do is, we will put some data into our Elasticsearch. Okay, so for that we also again need this curl command, curl hyphen x. Again we need this put http localhost 9200 again. Now in which index you want to put, so index will be customer customer, then the type, which we told, no, if you want to give the if you want to group the specific type of docs, so you have to mention the type. Let's just see, for type we will, for external for now, ext rnal, and then the id, let's just compare for now, let us compare it with your SQL or any database. So in SQL, like in MySQL RDBMS, we have these tables. So in tables we store the data in the form of in rows and tuples. So here we are storing the data in the form of JSON documents. So each document will have its own ID. So when you want to retrieve or do some operations, we will do it with this ID. So you have to give this ID. So ID, like always, we start with 1. Done. So now we are putting some data in localhost 9200 customer index. Your external is the type and 1 is the ID, and we will say pretty. Now what is the data, right? But before data we have to specify the content type. So your content type is application JSON. Now we have to specify what data we want to put. So in the form of JSON document. So let's just see the format here. JSON. So let's say customer's name is let's say Yash Sharma. His age is 21, or like you can put all the data you want. Let's just say name this is for now, it's good. I think it is okay, we got everything. Okay, so you can see index is customer, type is external, ID is 1, version you can skip for now, result is your created. We can all learn all these, what is this start, what is this version, and it is successful, right? So it means our first JSON document is inserted. Now let's see how we can retrieve it. So again we need a curl command, curl -x. Now we are getting the data, so we need a get http. Let me just copy, so it will be some quicker. Okay, sorry, customer. Now we have some APIs in Elasticsearch. We will be learning them later stages, but for now, if you want to search anything, we have this _search API, which will help us. Pretty PREETY. This will give us the entire result. I missed something. So these things happen and it's okay. Okay, got it. We have this extra. We got the error, but it is still okay. I know what we want. We have forgot to give the content type, which is application JSON. Okay, JSON, but why it is not coming in pretty? Because the spelling of pretty is wrong, which happens to me all the time. See, now we got the data with the query is curl -x get http localhost customer. Now we use the search API and pretty just to make it look good. The content type is application JSON. So as you can see, this is this source. Inside the source is your data. These all the things are related to your index, your IDs, shard, and all these things which we will be learning on later stages. But for now, this is your data inside the source. Now we have only this one document right now. That's why it is just a one. Now let me just show you one good thing, how to put data. Okay. So what we can do, as I told you, we can put data in a JSON document. So let me just create one JSON document. Name will be some, let's say Ravi Verma, and age will be, let's say 30 years, right? So this is your JSON format, this is your JSON document, and it is good. Now we can simply save this on desktop. Let's say customer, customer2.json. Save. Now we will go back to the terminal. This is where our Elasticsearch is running. So now we will put some data via this file. Like here we mentioned data, like we get -d inside this -d. Now but instead of doing this, like if you have a large amount of data, you can't do it this way. So we have created a file. So what we will do is, let me just quickly copy this command because it is almost similar. We just need to do one thing, right? First, our file is on desktop, so I need to go to desktop command. Let me just do this and do this. So it is almost same, just instead of -d where we put like initialize, give information about our data, we just need to do this @. What is the name of your file is customer2, customer2.json, and everything is same, and you are good to go. Now we will again see all the same query to see all the available documents into our customer index. So So we'll see. This time we got Ravi, only Ravi, but why? Okay. No. Okay. See, this is one interesting thing. I put the data on the same ID, like that last time we put Yash, it was on the ID one, and right then this time I put this Ravi, and again I forgot to change the ID. That's why I got only one document. So it just updated that ID. This is also good, but for now to put two documents, what we can do is we can again put that. We will make it two and update this file. We will make it Yash J Sharma, and this was 21, and we will save this file, come back. Now this time it should work because this is 2. We got successful. Now let's see all the available docs in this. Now this time we got 2 documents, like see, 2 hits. One is for Ravish Verma and one is for Yash Sharma, right? Let's just summarize you one. I just want to show you one query which we make in Elasticsearch, in MySQL or another database. We have queries to retrieve data, aggregate data. So I just want to give you one slide example. Right now, like we have a lot of things in Elasticsearch as well, but for right now, a simple query we will run, and query will also be in the form of JSON. So what we will do is curl -x get command, which is okay. Then we have to put http localhost 9200 customers search API pretty pretty. I had to mistake with this pretty. Then your I'm not sure we need content type or not, but we will see. Right now we will put the query here. So your query, you have to inform that this is your query match. These are very simple ones, but first time this looks what is very tough. But once you do, you work on this for 1 week or 10 days or 15 days, it becomes easier. Now let's just see. I want the name as Ravi Sharma, so we will say name will be equal to, these are very handy, Ravi on star. Or let's just not do, make it simple for now. Verma, I'm not sure we need content type or not. Let's just say okay, we need content type. So for content type we have -h. So we quickly say content type is application JSON. Pretty is done. So we'll see. This time we got only Ravi Sharma. Okay, so now I hope you got the idea what is Elasticsearch, how it works, what is index, how we can download it, and how to run Elasticsearch, and how to put data into Elasticsearch, how to create index, how to delete index, how to visualize your data, how we can put data from terminal, how we can put data from JSON files. So I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing if you like. Thank you.